Hey, what's up, Warriors? Mark Thompson here. Thank you for stopping by our WP AdBurn sales thread. Now, as some of you guys know, I run a lot of different WordPress sites and blogs, and one trend that I've seen over the last 3 to 5 years is that my sites are just not generating as much revenue as they once were. And you've probably noticed that with some of your sites. And the main reason that is because we're using things like banners and Google AdSense and text link ads, and the average user has gotten what's called banner blindness. They're not even looking at ads on your site, let alone clicking them. And so we really need to change the way that we advertise on our website. And you'll notice that even the larger Fortune 500 companies are doing the same thing. You'll notice, like with Pepsi and what they're doing with the X Factor show, where they're using product placement on the actual show to get people to notice the product instead of actually doing a commercial. Because when you watch it, no one's really watching a TV commercial, but when you're watching a show and you see the product, you're more likely to pay attention to it. So same rules apply with online advertising and blog advertising. So what we've done with WP AdBurn is we're blending content with advertisements. Okay, so we're trying to make it look much more natural on your blog, that it doesn't necessarily just stick out like a banner would, where people aren't even going to look at it. So there's lots of really cool features and functionality built into this plugin, but it's very simple, but yet very, very powerful. So we've been transitioning all of our blogs and sites over to this new format, and we've seen a tremendous increase in click-throughs and affiliate sales, and even for our own products as well. So now I'm going to have Matt Alexander, who's my partner on this, show you exactly what the plugin would look like on the front end and the back end of your site. So check this out.
Hey everyone, it's Matt here. I just want to show you a few cool and nifty features of the WP AdBurn plugin. So let's just get right to it. As you can see, I'm in my WordPress dashboard, and let's just assume that you've purchased WP AdBurn and you've just now installed it and hit activate. Once you activate the plugin, you're going to see a new menu item here on the left side. It's going to say AdBurn Ads, and then you'll notice as I hover over it, you'll have the 4 different options. You're going to have all ads. That allows you to see all the ads that you have put in the system. Add new, that's just to add a new advertisement. Order, that's a really cool drag and drop sorting of how you want the advertisements to display from top to bottom or whatever. And then the third is the AdBurn settings panel, just the general overall options of the plugin. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go over the AdBurn settings really fast. It's simple, short, to the point. And of course, we can add more features and things like that. From your feedback, we're very open to adding things that you know that you will need or help you bring in more advertising revenue. For now, we have the Facebook comments, and this is when they're viewing the single advertisement or advertorial, whatever you want to call it, on your site, and they click the link and went to go look at it to get more information. This will allow Facebook comments to show up. Once you put your app ID, and we'll show you in the members area how to create your Facebook app, you put the app ID in here, and then the Facebook comments will show up on all your advertisements. You can enter your Google Analytics tracking ID down here. That way you can see the views and however you have it filtered through your Google Analytics on each of those advertisement pages. And you can also put your affiliate link in here to make a little bit extra cash. If you'll notice when I go and show you one of the single advertisements what they look like, you'll notice in the bottom left corner it'll place a powered by WP AdBurn link, and you can use that to make a little bit of extra money off of the plugin. So that's another way to cash in. Now let me go ahead and just show you what an ad looks like, and just kind of different ways you can play around and mess with it. This is something that I'm going to show you that let's see, if this is how, if you're promoting an affiliate offer, how you could utilize WP AdBurn to promote that affiliate offer. Of course, you can also just have advertisers, normal advertisers, you could sell them an advertisement. For example, you could have your regular ads with whatever plugin or advertising system that you use on your blog, but you could also have the AdBurn ads, and I suggest selling the AdBurn advertisements at a premium because they're going to generate like 5 or 10 times more of the attention that your normal ads are going to get, and they're going to get more views. So that's a good selling point there. So for now, let's go and I'll show you what an actual advertisement looks like and what you can do for the options for editing it. So we'll go to the editing options real fast. The first thing you can do obviously is place your title. Then you're going to want to select a featured image, and that's the normal way you select the featured image. Now the featured image is going to be utilized when displaying the advertisements and all of them on your site, whether that's in a widget or directly in a post, or you can even put the shortcode inside of one of your templates and place specific ads in there based on what number you put in, and I'll show you that as well. So that featured image is going to show as your full screen background over the ad copy or under the ad copy, and it's also going to show as the thumbnail image for the advertisement. What's cool about WP Adburn is you can not only link directly to the post, like here, but you can also fill in the URL. So if you want it to just go directly to your advertiser's site, page, whatever, or if you want to directly link to an offer you're promoting, you can do that as well. Again, it's going to go to the default page, that the actual advertisement, but if you fill in your affiliate URL right there, it's going to link directly to whatever you put in there. Then next we have the hotness count, and you can just put whatever number you want in there. Obviously, if you just put 1 or 2, it's not going to look like a hot advertisement. So you want to throw in a bigger number there, but don't make it so big that people are like, oh, this blog only gets 100 visits a day. This is kind of unrealistic. So just kind of think of that when you're thinking about your ads. Don't go too crazy unless you have a big site and you get a lot of views on stuff. Make it look realistic to your traffic level. The next option is going to be the flame color, and we went ahead and set the flame color, instead of being overall, the flame color is going to be orange, but you can set each color on a per post or per ad basis. That way, if you want something near the top to also have a different color, you can do that. Right now, we'll just kind of leave it orange, and then you have the description, which will show up underneath of the hotness rating. So all of these are optional. But I suggest, especially the hotness count, that's why it's called WP Adburn, that's one of the most important features, to make it not look like an advertisement. So you're going to set those options there. So let me show you. I've got my content here. This uses the basic WordPress post or page editor. So any content you want to throw in here, you can put in there. Images, video, whatever you want. As you can see, I've got an offer I'm promoting called Mobile Monopoly 2.0, and I've got a little banner in here. I actually went to their site and took some of their email swipes, and just kind of threw those in there with my affiliate link. Added the PS at the bottom, and I also have a short code for a WP Adburn button, which I like to throw that in at the bottom to just kind of make it stand out. Because as you'll see, there's a no thanks link that will take them back to your website. So let's just move on over to the ad. As you can see, I have my hotness rating here, also pulled in. It's going to be more like a news story, so you're going to see like your site title presents. So if this was like, say, Gizmodo or something, it'd be Gizmodo presents Mobile Marketer Invades White House. And then it goes into my content, and I just kind of took the banners from the affiliate offer, I took some of the swipes, kind of made it my own with combining two together. Got a little link down here. Click now to watch. And then I also added the PS, and then I added the Adburn button right there underneath it. So you kind of get that, hey, are you sure? Just click here and check out this video or whatever before it's too late. And again, if they skim over it and they're not interested, they can click this no thanks link, and it'll take them back to the homepage on your site. Then we have the Facebook comments. As you can see, you can post the comments with the Facebook social plugin, which I think is a really great way to get some other people into your advertisement that haven't even visited your site, because they can post it to their Facebook and things like that, which is really awesome. Then you'll see your copyright down here, and you'll also see that where I have the affiliate link filled in, it's going to show the powered by link and whatever URL you set for your affiliate link. So that's basically most of it. Let me show you, I can throw a video in here. Let's do that. This is just Mark right here. So I'll throw this. Let's just put it underneath that right there. Throw in a video. So as you can see, I can put any kind of content that I want in here. So let me show you something else cool. Now you'll see if I go to all advertisements, you'll see that I have 3 ads here. And if I go to the front of the site, right here, you'll see that they're in this particular order. Now, what's really I think is one of the better features of WP Adburn is the drag and drop sorting. So you'll see I have the little Einstein one, White House second, and then me jumping up in the air for the third image. So what you can do is click on order, and that'll take you to a page where you can just drag and drop wherever you want. So let's move me back to the top. We'll put Einstein second and move the White House third. And you can see I didn't have to hit save or anything. I just dragged it, dropped it, and now your ads are going to be rearranged. So next, how did it get in the sidebar? How do you display the ads? That's really, really easy. As you can see, I made a simple shortcode so you can throw it into any of the ads that you want. Any of the sidebars, posts, pages. You can also use the shortcode in your template files. We'll show you how to do that in the members area with our mini tutorials that we have. But let me go ahead and just insert one ad. I'm just going to pick one. And you're going to need to get the ID for it. So let's do this mobile marketer. So if I click on hover over edit, it's going to give me the post ID down in that bottom left corner, and you can see that's 100. So let me go to this page here, and I believe I had the demo. I'm going to edit that page, and I'm just going to throw 100 right in here. So we'll set the limit to 1. We'll do P, actually it's case equals 100, and that should pull in. Let's let that pause real quick. Okay, so that's saved, and if you'll notice, I go back to my demo page, and you have an ad right there at the top of the post. That's pretty awesome, right? You can also put this anywhere in your templates. So that's just one of the many features that WP Adburn has. And you can put them anywhere, you can set your hotness rating, and it's just a really engaging way to get your advertisements more views. And of course, more views means better conversions, and you'll also sending them to the ad as kind of like a pre-sell. You could even put your own video, kind of talking about stuff, things like that. There's many different ways that you can go with it. You know, companies like Pepsi even use product placement on TV shows, and lots of Fortune 500 companies do different things like this that are out of the box to engage visitors, get more ad revenue, and just, you know, make their site and their campaigns more awesome. So love to see you on board. Buy link is down below this video. Check out the rest of the features. Hit us up if you have any questions in the comments, and we'll see you in the members area.